Did you know that long before you even say a word, you've already communicated a ton of information about yourself? It's true. Our bodies are constantly talking, sending out signals through something called body language. Most of the time, we're not even aware we're doing it. But learning to read these nonverbal cues in others and understanding what your own body is saying can be a total game changer in your personal and professional life. So, what exactly is body language? It's everything from your posture and gestures to your facial expressions and eye contact. Think of it as the unspoken part of communication. Researchers say that a huge percentage of our communication is nonverbal. That means how you say something can often be more important than what you actually say. Let's start with one of the most powerful tools you have, your smile. A genuine smile, one that reaches your eyes and creates those little crinkles at the corners, is universally understood. It signals happiness, friendliness, and openness. It makes you seem more approachable and trustworthy. A forced or fake smile, on the other hand, can sometimes be detected because it doesn't involve the eye muscles. So, when you smile, mean it. It's an instant way to build a connection. Next up, eye contact. This one can be a little tricky because cultural norms vary. But in many Western cultures, maintaining good eye contact shows you're engaged, confident, and honest. Avoiding someone's gaze can be interpreted as disinterest, shyness, or even deception. But staring too intensely can come across as aggressive or intimidating. The sweet spot is what's called the triangle method. You look from one eye to the other, then briefly down to the mouth and back up. It keeps your gaze soft and engaged without being overwhelming. Try it next time you're talking to someone. You'll notice it feels more natural and comfortable for both of you. Now, let's talk about posture. How you hold yourself speaks volumes. Slouching in your chair or hunching your shoulders can make you appear tired, uninterested, or lacking in confidence. But standing or sitting up straight, with your shoulders back and your head held high, that projects confidence, alertness, and authority. It's a simple change that can dramatically alter how people perceive you. Ever heard of power posing? The idea is that adopting a confident posture can actually make you feel more confident. Before a big meeting or presentation, try standing like a superhero for a minute, hands on hips, chest out. It sounds silly, but many people swear by it. Gestures are another huge part of body language. We use our hands to emphasize points, express emotions, and add flair to our stories. Open palm gestures, for example, are generally seen as a sign of honesty and openness. It's like saying, "I have nothing to hide." In contrast, hiding your hands, like putting them in your pockets or behind your back, can sometimes be seen as a sign of nervousness or that you're holding something back. And what about pointing? It can be effective for directing attention, but pointing a finger directly at someone can feel accusatory or aggressive. It's often better to use an open hand gesture to direct attention instead. Let's move on to proxemics, which is just a fancy word for personal space. The amount of distance you keep between yourself and others is a powerful nonverbal cue. Standing too close can make people uncomfortable and feel like their space is being invaded. Standing too far away might signal that you're distant or uninterested. The right amount of space varies depending on the culture and the relationship you have with the person. In a professional setting, keeping about an arm's length of distance is a good rule of thumb. With close friends and family, that distance naturally shrinks. Being mindful of personal space shows respect for others' boundaries. Now, how can you tell if someone is being receptive to what you're saying? Look for open body language. This includes uncrossed arms and legs, leaning in slightly towards you, and nodding along as you speak. These are signs that they're engaged and interested. On the other hand, closed body language, like crossed arms, turning the body away from you, or looking down, can signal disagreement, defensiveness, or boredom. If you see these signals, It might be a good time to change your approach, ask a question to re-engage them, or simply give them some space. Mirroring is another fascinating aspect of body language. It's when you unconsciously copy the posture, gestures, or speech patterns of the person you're with. It's a natural way our brains build rapport and show empathy. You might notice that when you're having a great conversation with a friend, you both start leaning in at the same time or crossing your legs in the same way. This is a very strong sign that you're in sync. You can even use mirroring consciously, but subtly, to build a connection with someone. If they lean forward, you can lean forward slightly. If they use a particular hand gesture, you might use a similar one later on. The key is to be subtle and natural, not a direct copycat. Let's touch on facial expressions. Our faces are incredibly expressive. A raised eyebrow can show surprise or skepticism. A furrowed brow can signal confusion or concern. A slight nod can show agreement and encourage the other person to keep talking. Being aware of your own facial expressions is important. Are you accidentally frowning while listening to someone, making them think you're upset? Or is your face a blank slate, making you seem uninterested? Practicing in a mirror can help you become more aware of your resting face and the expressions you make during conversations. What about signs of nervousness? We all get nervous, and our bodies often betray us. Fidgeting, like tapping your foot, playing with your hair, or clicking a pen, are classic signs. So is a shaky voice or sweaty palms. If you notice these signs in someone else, it's a cue to be patient and reassuring. If you notice them in yourself, take a deep breath. Try to ground yourself by consciously relaxing your shoulders, unclenching your jaw, and planting your feet firmly on the floor. It can help calm those jitters. So, how can you put all this knowledge into practice? Start by observing. Just watch people in a coffee shop, at work, or on TV without the sound. Try to guess what their conversations are about, just from their body language. You'll be surprised at how much you can pick up. Then, start paying attention to your own body language. How are you sitting right now? Are your arms crossed? How are you holding your phone? Small adjustments can make a big difference. Becoming a master of body language isn't about learning a secret code to manipulate people. It's about becoming a better, more empathetic communicator. It's about understanding the full message someone is sending, both verbally and non-verbally. And it's about ensuring your own body language accurately reflects your intentions and makes the people around you feel comfortable and understood. It's a skill that will serve you in every single interaction you have, from job interviews to first dates. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope you found these tips helpful. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on communication and self-improvement. Let me know in the comments which body language cue you found most interesting. See you in the next one.